I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
The ball goes in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. Oh, great leap! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bristol are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And claimed it back swiftly. Bristol very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. De Jong, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Filippo Inzaghi making a dash for it. De Jong. Good take, and is he in? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van de Ven calmly anticipates.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. And it's Rijkaard.
Belum FT lah ya.
Can they get him away? That'll be a corner.
Sudah FT baru GG.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Nesta can get it clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for the far post.
Oh, bahaya.
Cruyff attempts a clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Waduh! Anjir.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Dijk tries to clear.
Cepat naik ke atas, Ler. Bantuin, Ler.
Desailly is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending.
Awe matinya sama kamu aja, Ler.
Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Desailly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Desailly spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. Rice looking for the run. Vieira is onto this.
Aduh, salah lagi.
We've got a corner here.
Untung HW fair play anjir.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear.
Anjir, salah lagi.
Out of defense.
Buang jauh-jauh aja, anjir. Enggak
Vicious
mau.
ball here.
Sakit.
And he cuts out the
Ancur.
supply. Vieira. Hazard. Dembele.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Dembele ploughing through the middle. Ronaldinho.
Asli.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady,
Usahanya lawan
solid,
HW.
more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on.
Biasa.
Where do you
Masih
think we're
bulat
up to
tidur
after
lah.
45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're
Lawan
switched
kamu
on to
baru
that
jadi ayam.
and still very much in this game.
Bristol just about ahead. 1-0 at the break.
Iya, Ler.
Substitution on the field.
Prancis. Spanyol.
So right back into the action.
Ronaldinho.
Bristol leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
14. Del Piero.
He's had it taken off him. Bristol come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's on it, can he get away? Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't
Yeah.
quite sort it out.
Londo bagus juga Londo.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. De Jong can so cleverly bypass the press. Gilberto, and he shoots!
Anjir.
He'll be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
Tapi
he
nanti
just
anjir.
is concentrating on the shape here, and he
Iya,
wants them
mandul,
to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Malunya dilihat sama dewa-dewa Epo.
The attendance for this match was
Turns back here, probably the best option.
28,997.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Cruyff. And it's De Jong. Tries to play it through.
Anjir, kalau lari.
Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been
Div
drilled
3 kan
forward.
2. Div 3 kayaknya ya 3.
Bristol are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he plays one through. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. If they want to
Anjir.
counter, they could do with more speed.
And they win it back again.
Bahayanya HW nih.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Jong. Van Dijk. Van der Ven.
Iya,
That's
saya
very
drop ya.
neat. This is De Jong. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Sneijder. Bristol leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Chance!
Bahaya.
A real chance and a real
Gak
let-off.
bisa.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when
Udah
a team
sejago
commits
kamu,
too
kalau
many
kamu
numbers
baru
forward.
bisa.
You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ini kelas amatiran ini.
Lam.
Memperebutkan juara Ucit ini. Juara 1-2-nya lagi nonton live.
Always looking to play quality balls. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way past. He's had a shot! Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I thought it was going to happen.
And that is as far as it goes.
Susahnya lawan
That was
Nawe.
tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Iyalah jelas lah, tungguin Nawe lah. Anjoy, kalau nggak saya yang nungguin, siapa lagi yang nungguin Nawe?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Now it's Inzaghi, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ibrahimovic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bristol with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! Rice getting this one clear. De Jong.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Ibrahimovic, played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless at the moment. Gilberto Silva. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! And he's straight offside. And it's Cruyff. Filippo Inzaghi, and he's lost it. Inzaghi! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Dembele. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, no joy this time. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cruyff. Now it's Rice. Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. And it's Rice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Could be danger here. Cruyff. Cruyff! It's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done
Berdoa,
here. While
Muller.
there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, it's come loose. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That's a good run down the left. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Inzaghi. Can he spark a counter here?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Inzaghi. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Time and again they are repelled. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's
The
all.
referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please turn your
Bristol
attention
come
to
in
the
leading
screen
by
for
just the
information
odd goal.
provided by the local police.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bristol have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Kamu isi sama Ricky aja. Nggak ada lawanmu sudah. Nggak ada yang berani.
Substitution.
Iya, masa mau diajak Ricky isian? Kepala
So
batu.
let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Hazard with the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Gilberto Silva. Van de Ven.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bristol can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give?
Enjoy
No, the
Hawe
referee's
kalau ndak
judged that
gol
the
itu.
offence took place outside the area. Rice has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and
Anjir.
concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Showing good feet.
Gigi Hawe anjir. Anjir Hawe jago ler. Anjir Hawe cu.
Can he get it through? Hazard with the delivery. Towering header. It's Ramos. Who's going to
Anjir.
get there? Defending on the desperate.
Anjir
Counter
Hawe.
shot! And that's a tidy finish.
Anjir ngakak
Arsenal
anjir.
are level. That was easy. Almost
Asu,
too easy.
asu.
Mbappe really cannot believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Iya, cuy. Orang serius main sama dia. Dia ngocek-ngocek di situ.
Exactly the kind of contest
Anjing
you
jadi
expect
kacau.
when there's
Sudah
so
sudah
much class from both
konsentrasi.
sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rice. That is good progress on the left. Looking for the run. Deftly away. Van de Ven. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he has been fouled there. There's a quick free kick. Back where it came from. Ibrahimovic! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well read, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brilliantly cut out. Deftly away. And it's Messi. Cruyff.
Anjing, Rawe sudah sliding jauhnya.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe. This might spell danger. And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Arsenal really will have to throw everything at this now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely!
Anjing, anjing. Asu.
Now it's Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out of play for a
Mau
throw.
gol cantik terus sih, Dar.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Anjoy.
And that is it,
Also.
the referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Snyder! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Ibrahimovic, and that could well leave a mark. No foul, says the referee. And they've got rid. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gilberto Silva. And here's Snyder. He is just caressing the ball. Good chance here. And that's another fine save.
Snyder really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Inzaghi. Pass is just off target. And he's managed to get rid. Now that looks a decent ball. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Inzaghi. Pressure coming in from all directions. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neither side yet able to find the net. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ibrahimovic. And this is Inzaghi. Snyder unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Didn't quite work for him. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rice opts for safety. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Inzaghi. intense physical challenge. And that was very necessary. Inzaghi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh no, this does not look good. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out wide. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball. Can he finish?
Anjir, jagonya we.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed
Pakai
mindsets
peler
and
ya,
moods in both teams. And
coy.
it had to be him.
Another moment of
Balaskan
magic,
dendam
a real
Kuler.
wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Inzaghi. And they're quick to get it back. That's a little off target. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn your attention
Bristol
to the
trailing
screen
by
for
the
information
tightest of
provided by
margins
the
at
local
half-time.
police.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 2.
And we get things going again.
Coming on the field.
Bristol can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Substitution.
And now the breakaway. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bristol do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. Maldini. Not the most convincing of passes. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Rice, very much a man of this moment. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider proves... goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Forced to go back. That is good alertness. Threads one in. Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter,
Selebrasi
so
juga,
this
Lep.
comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Desai
The
clears.
attendance for this match was 29,950.
Desai makes the interception. Bristol do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Inzaghi!
Waduh, jagonya.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Knocks it into space. He's onside. And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. It's their second corner of the game. Van de Ven can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Inzaghi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Hazard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Schneider. Now it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic tries a shot!
Anjing.
Oh, denied!
Masuk.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Oh, well played, well played. Long. And that's...
GG, Ler. Berat, Ler.
Square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Ada.